Hold on. Yo. How's everybody feeling this evening? I've come to a few realizations, and I want to share it with you and see if it can help you in your situation to move forward from something that you're trying really hard to let go of, but it's been a struggle. It's like anything you do to try to like release it and not think about it, what you tell yourself to move forward from a situation, whatever is coming up right now for the collective to look at is exactly what you must learn how to release so you can level up. So in a spiritual awakening process, it's not just like you're woke. It's a series of events that happen. We start to mirror the behavior that our subconscious masks, that our subconscious keeps hidden. Even though we're always thinking about it, we're now projecting what we are thinking through weird interactions, aha moments. Maybe you're in a really insecure situation. Maybe you're starting to see sides of people that you never saw before, or, you can see your behavior from somebody else and it's like an aha moment, or you're just more aware of how you're thinking about yourself. What is coming up for you to change? Like, you may already be doing all of this, right? But what I have come to understand and to really help me as I level up, because we have to shed apart each layer of our identity that is trapped in our subconscious, because our subconscious is the false programming. Yes, a lot of it is relevant, but that's your identity. See, when you remove the judgments, you remove the projections, you remove the ego, underneath all that is you, is your being, is your essence. It's the comfort of understanding that you don't need what you thought you needed. Like, for example, I grew up in a very posh family environment. I was rejected up until I lost all my weight on my father's side. He'd always bug me about being overweight. So when I lost all my weight, I became very narcissistic. And what I mean by that is I was like a Jezebel spirit. I never had attention like that, so I was very attention seeking. It was like, nummy, 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 nummy. But I never experienced it, right? And then I started to see my behavior and how my behavior was hurting people, right? And then I was like, ugh. But it's like, it was weird. Like, it was a new experience. That's why the being bad isn't bad. Being bad gives us the contrast to see how we can improve based on how we see ourselves and how we show up in the world for other people. So this is kind of the beginning stages for a spiritual awakening. You're starting to see number signs. You are seeing your behavior in other people, or you are much more mindful of the behavior that you are projecting. Weird conflicts within your relationships at work or at home. Just like it comes in waves. Like, all of a sudden it's just like you just feel disorientated. Like, it's just now you can see this behavior in somebody. You can sense this behavior in somebody. You can, like, it's a spiritual awakening is fine-tuning how you can sense this reality. It's how you feel your way through this reality. Because human beings, we are conscious. We are a sentient being, and sentient being energy communicates with energy. How do you think this Wi-Fi is connecting to my cell phone? How do you think this Bluetooth headphones are connecting, there's these invisible waves that connect all these devices. So when we connect, like, so if there's invisible waves that have these connections, then how ignorant are we to think that there's not waves of higher knowing that truly run the show, right? Like, that's just it. That's a spiritual awakening, because once we understand that we are that conscious sentient being, then life is just magical. You know, the radio sings for you perfectly. You see the number signs in such a coincidental way, you cannot excuse it. You know, or for instance, I moved into this townhouse, and the girl across the street, her name is Alicia, and she was born in Oakville, Ontario. That's where I'm from. Like, that's pretty small odds. The guy next door has a black Ford pickup, and he has a big rainbow on it. And 3 days before going to look at this townhouse, I seen that exact same truck at a store. And I even said to my neighbor, I was like, wow, I like your truck, blah, blah, blah. And so after I signed the lease, that truck that I saw a few days ago was the next door neighbor, in connection to the chick that lives across the road. She was born in Oakville, Ontario, where I'm from. You know what I mean? Like, it's like you're on the right track. Like, there's these little, your outside truly sings to you. It shows you, because once you start connecting your awareness, so your presence, so your present moment in the now, once we start connecting to these number signs and we give gratitude, like, oh man, this is sick, thanks, let's go. You're engaging with that energy. You know, like, if we want to turn on a Wi-Fi modem, we have to engage that energy in for it to emit a frequency. Oof. So no different than you. If you want to be a call to understanding yourself, then you have to be open-minded to, okay, well, I do see number signs. I have been feeling a bit weird. Maybe I'm ready for more. Because it's you that puts the limitation on how much knowing you can receive. With that being said, you know, it's a process. However, if you are seeing the number signs, if you're in these strange, you know, this will resonate. I got 2 minutes. Some cards. Yeah, man. So it's a state of being. This is what I've come to learn. I've been in oh my gosh. Don't be closed off or guarded. What did I write down? That's for another. Masculines. Guarded masculine energies. Because guess what masculine represents? Masculine is the logic. Guarded logic. Masculine side of the brain is logic. The feminine side of the brain is creativity. Wow. Dang, homies. Ooh. Fulfillment. So when you release the logic and you embrace the feeling, the knowing, oh my gosh, lack and doubt split the deck. Guys, I am who I am, homies. Wow, control. Split the deck. Yeah, you gotta purify that shit. You gotta release it. Guarded, logic, wish fulfillment. And then there's that doubt card. Like, why would I, like, yeah, man, we're so blessed. Please, recognize.